Hey guys, welcome to Ben Ward Music. I'm trying out some new stuff this week, and you guys are my guinea pigs. I mean, I don't mean to compare you to like a rodent or anything, but because I love you guys, you're really awesome. And I'm so excited you're watching today. Here's one of the things I'm trying. I want to give you some recommendations of new music. How about that? I'm like a voracious consumer of music. Okay, so I just want to share them with you because I get so excited about them, and you can ask the people around me. I'm always like, oh my gosh, have you heard this? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you haven't heard this. Like, I'm always going crazy over this stuff. So I just decided I'm going to try to widen that audience, and I'm going to share it with you. And I would love for this particular video in the comment section below to become a place where you can turn me on to great music because I'm always looking for new stuff. So let me give you a little background. I am really into Spotify, and if you're not, that's totally cool. You can find all of this stuff on iTunes. You can find most of it on YouTube as well, and there's just a lot of great places to find music. But what I love about Spotify is you can follow people, so you can see what they're listening to. You can look and subscribe to their playlist. You can actually even make collaborative playlists. So if you and me wanted to make a playlist of the best, coolest, 80s new wave pop, then we can make that, and we can collaborate on it. I don't think we're going to do that. So anyway, follow me. I'll put a link below to my Spotify account. You can search for me, Ben Ward Music, all one word. Does everywhere, right? That's me across. Most people think my last name is Music for some crazy reason. But it's Ben Ward Music on Spotify. And I'm going to tell you how I find new music. And I've been doing this for a little while now, so I'm starting to build up some playlists and things like that. I look for new music every week. I'm reading constantly, and I'm like, whenever I hear about a new album, and on Tuesdays they have the new releases on iTunes and different places, I go and I put anything that sounds interesting. I mean, even the remotest possibility of interesting. I put the whole album on a monthly potentials list. So like April 2015 potentials. When I get in the car by myself, usually not with anybody because there's going to be a lot of crap. Okay, there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm like, crap is a strong word. I'm very sorry if I didn't like your song. It's nothing personal, right? Except songs are kind of personal. Anyway, I digress. But I put it in there. Most of the time, I'm just forwarding. As soon as I hear something, verse and chorus, I'm like, nah, next one. And then every once in a while, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Then I add it to one of 3 best stuff playlists. And I have 3 because there's 3 different styles/genres that I like to listen to, that my songs fall into, and that I kind of think about music as. And they go like this. The first one is Spirit and Truth is what I call it. That's like congregational worship. That's like songs that you might sing in church together, songs you might sing in a devotional time, songs, like Hillsong and Bethel and Jesus Culture and all these kinds of things, but way, way, way more than that. Songs that might even could be that. I put the best ones in that playlist. Then I have one called Faith and Hope, and Faith and Hope is actually like contemporary Christian music, sort of, but it can fall into any style of music that talks about faith, but it's not necessarily meant to be sung as a group together. Makes sense? And then the last is Love and Life, which is just anything else. I mean, in there you're going to have love and heartbreak and just, fun songs and, songs that are for our parties and songs for here in between. You might have country, rock, pop, anything else that falls outside of that. That's how I organize my music. So if you subscribe to those playlists, then you're going to get my best of. When someone gets in the car, I put on one of those. I don't put on my potentials because those have all been vetted, to use a very fancy word. So I'm going to give you 3 examples of music from each of those playlists. How about that? Things that I have put this recently. Now, some of these songs are not brand new. Most of them are like brand new, but some of them, they might be 10 years old, and I go, oh my gosh, why haven't I ever heard that? And I'm going to put it on my playlist because I want to hear it come up in shuffle sometime. They each have about 60-ish songs. I'd like to get to 200 in each one of those and then drop off some of the older ones because I've read and I've found that 200 songs is a great number for a playlist because it's good for shuffle, because you don't want the same songs coming back up on repeat over and over again. It's kind of annoying if you're into that. So the first one is from Spirit and Truth, and this is an amazing song. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Josh Garrels, but he's amazing. He's from Portland, Oregon, a singer-songwriter. He's had lots of great albums. His last one was huge. He gave it away for free. He gave away like 250,000 copies, crazy like that. He had a new album come out last week, and there is a lot of amazing songs that have made it onto pretty much all 3 of my playlists, but the newest one I have on here is a song called Benediction, and I'm going to let you hear just a little bit, not much because I can't really do that legally, but it's this beautiful thing with acoustic guitar, this beautiful, beautiful song that you could hear. It goes a little something like this. And joy is severe
When the way is rough and steep, the love will make
Pretty awesome, huh? It's a great song. It's really, really, really good, and I hope you check it out. Next up, Faith and Hope. This is just really awesome, and I want you actually... This is one of my favorite songs. I cannot get enough of it. It's called Margins, and it's by the group Great Awakening, and I love, 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 love this. It is so awesome, and mostly for the lyric.
Holy ground in the midst of awesome nations, I wanna be your land, and that no one else can have.
Okay, I'll just stop right there. So the first line is, "Put me in the margins, for I've heard that's where you set up camp." Oh, that's so awesome. So many great lines, but then the chorus is, you just heard, "Holy ground in the midst of hostile nations. I want to be a land that no one else can have." We could talk a long time about that, and I think I may cover that soon, and we'll do a little devotion on it. I digress. I'm going to keep going. So we've had a Josh Garrels for Spirit and Truth. We've had Great Awakening for Faith and Hope. And I'm going to put a link to all of these full length on Spotify and on YouTube in the description. And then finally, Love and Life. And guys, I have just been really, really, really excited about the newest Lone Bellow album. It came out just recently, and I love, love, love the Lone Bellow. If you don't know the Lone Bellow, they're from Georgia, but they live in Brooklyn, and so they kind of live close to me, and they have 3-part harmony that is just unbelievable. I saw them in San Francisco at the Fillmore back in the fall. I love, 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 love them. My favorite song right now is actually one that the lead singer doesn't sing. It's the female. She sings the lead on it. It's called Call to War, and I'm going to play just a little bit of it for you.
When call to war from Jumper's fall.
How about it? What am I talking about, people?
Love will see the armies fall.
Okay, I've got to stop it there because I'll just keep going. I'll get flagged by the copyright police and blah, 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 blah. Call to War off their newest album, Them Came the Morning. It's on my Love and Life playlist. All right, Ben can go all day. I'll be back next time to maybe give you some more. Let me know in the comments if you like this. Please, because I don't want to just talk forever, although I don't really mind. Let's be honest. Love you guys. Talk to you next time. Check out the newest video that I have with the song. I hope you like that. Share, favorite, like, comment. See you next time. Bye.